Hey everybody, hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure to stay tuned all the way to the end. I'm doing a small giveaway. More details about that later, but that out of the way, let's jump into it. Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my VRChat videos from start to finish. Right now I'm loaded up in desktop mode, but typically I would be playing in VR when I do these recordings. Alright guys, so starting off with our recordings, this is basically how we do the recordings from start to finish with our YouTube videos. This does not matter if we're doing it for VRChat, Zero Caliber, Pavlov, any other recordings we may do. This is pretty much the method that we have. So part of this was my idea for the setup, and a little bit of it was from suggestions from my admins and moderators on my server, which there's a link to our Discord server down below if you guys would like to join. Feel free to. We always have different little game nights and other such that we try to put up. But nevertheless, this is a little backdoor into the process that we do. So for our Discord, we actually have a channel right here just for all of our actors. So all of the people that we have in our recordings are listed here. This is everyone that we have. That some of them join, some of them skip some. It's all depending on skit itself and also how everyone's schedule is. So for this channel we have pretty much all the skit ideas we have. So not all the ideas are always mine. There are some that I put in myself or I just come up with on the fly. But I mean, this goes all the way back. So pretty much we have all the skit ideas here, whatever we take from the skit ideas. Then I put up a poll for it in our voting for skits. So this way we can see what skit ideas might be the best out of the ones that we pick from. Whichever one wins is usually the one we do. Sometimes we have larger polls like this or multiple polls, which allow us to do, like, plan out which skits will be win. Once we get all the votes in, we also have polls to allow people to sign up. Simple process. So we have, you know, if you would like to join, if you don't want to join, or if you can't. That way we can just keep track of everything. Moving on from Discord, then we go on to the actual programs that we use. So I use OBS. You see I've already got it up and recording. But typically I open up OBS and I'll pick from one of my pre-setups here, whether it be streams, my skit recordings, or for this instance, display capture, where I can just capture the whole screen. But we go in here, get this thing rolling, hit record. After we go through and do our recording, then we come back here, go up here to File, Remux. You see I've already done this one. This was the opening that you guys just seen. So it takes whatever MKV file I have, turns it to the MP4. You can record straight in MP4, but MKV usually works a little better for me, just in case if anything crashes, the file is less likely to corrupt. So once we get done with that, here comes the fun part. This is a free service. You can buy different packs and stuff, or the paid for service. I just got the free version, so I'll leave a link to it below. But we're just going to start a new one, and we are going to go to 30 frames. All this I never mess with, but basically we're recording it at 1080p, full HD, 30 frames. Just kind of a mid-ground, smooth recording. Alright, now that we're here, we're going to go to the File Explorer, and you see it's loading up this last video I put in. So whenever I find the area that I am wanting to cut it at, which would be the beginning of where I actually recorded, not the mess-ups, I just come in, cut it, and delete it. So then I'm left with the parts I actually want. Drag it and put it back in the timeline, that way it flows smoothly. Only thing that would be left is to add in some music. So we're gonna go with here. Let's just pick. We're gonna go with "Calling Me" by Uwe. All this music here is available through Epidemic Sound. So for any of you creators out there, this is basically one of the best platforms to get your music on. It's a paid-for service, but honestly, I cannot get enough of this. You can find pretty much any type of music, sound effects, anything you need on here very quickly, and is high quality. Everything I got music-wise is through Epidemic Sound. I do not get paid by Epidemic Sound. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. This video is not sponsored by them, but this is where I get all my music from. I'll leave my referral code in the description. That way you guys can get a 30-day free trial for Epidemic Sound. Get all your free music and pretty much any other sound effects, anything you need from Epidemic Sound for free for 30 days. If I have a larger project, I'll make some folders. If I have a longer video, I can let it just play out, or if I want to cut it somewhere, like let's say I want it to be right here, cut it and delete it. Now for this, I'll turn the music down slightly with this bar, that way it's not going to be overwhelming. So then you got this. Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my VRChat videos from start to finish. So right now I'm loaded up in desktop mode. So not too bad, but I mean, it's still a little loud. I might make it a little bit quieter. But typically I would be playing in VR when I do these recordings. So yeah, that's not too bad. Might boost the overall volume here. So like I could boost that up, and it's going to make it a lot louder. Right now I'm loaded up in desktop mode. So that just boosts the overall volume for all the clips and audio. So once I get done, I just go back to the beginning, hit my end point, and I come right here to wherever I'm cutting off the video. So then I select my out point, hit export into out area, and then it just starts exporting that little video. So once this gets done exporting over here, we're gonna go to YouTube, hit create, upload, select our files, and since we didn't name this, it's just gonna be called editor. And then you go through the process of basically setting up your thumbnail, everything else. Anyways guys, that was a quick overview of how we make the YouTube videos from start to finish. Basically starting out in VRChat, open up OBS, go through the process of our video, recording it, then we jump back over to our editing software, which for me is HitFilm Express, go through the whole editing thing, cut, paste, add in music videos, whatever it may be, and then we save, export, and send it off to YouTube. That way you guys can see all the shenanigans of what we do. Now, I know this was not a in-depth guide to editing or any of that, OBS, but if you guys want more of a tutorial, I can do that. Just let me know in the comments below. But I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you in the next video.